Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are getting straight into the lower finals. Team Liquid versus Pocketies.
Ooh, the Ret Death Knight. Mez must be loving Cataclysm right now. The OG Lord Mez coming in here with Trill and Ret Paladin Sidu on Discipline Priest. And these Grip Fear setups are what we're going to be looking for from the side of Liquid when they set those up. Payman's already got the Fear Ward up, so they're going to need to strip that away before they go for that. Majin and Naj are sneaking in off to the side. They get AoE'd out, but they do get the double Nova, double ring, freedom from Trill. Bit surprised to not see him give that to Sidu to try and escape from the Ring of Frost, but he does at least dodge it himself with Sacrifice now up, but it's been stripped out. Now Icebound Fortitude forced from Mez in the opener, into the Deep Freeze, out of the Ring of Frost, into the full blind. Payman in position. Psychic Scream onto the Paladin. Blessing Protection to remove the blind, but Mez is just dying. It's so much pressure incoming, but at the same time, Majidin forced into the Ice Block, and it is a close call on both fronts.
MD! Majidin gets MD'd. He might just die right now. Pace of pressure coming out from Payman. He's spamming out the heals. Mez is all over him. If they can connect here with the red damage, he might just be over. Trill sprinting his way over, trying to find, actually going after Payman right now, getting DR Sheep. Sidu is there, though, for the Dispel. Looks like they want to set up go maybe onto Payman. Deep Freeze coming out here onto Sidu. Do they land anything out of it? I can't see if he got the Ring of Frost. I don't think he went for it there. Majin just trying to stall and survive right now. The Ret Paladin could be a juicy target to get a full fear on to the Ret Paladin, but it does get Dispel. Sidu in a blanket. Silence. Full Sheep coming in. Manages to get it. Trill not able to find the interrupt in time. And now here comes the damage onto Mez, but the World of Glories could be massive onto Mez. Trill is going to have an easy time helping out with the heals right now, but still Mez dropping very, very low. If the smoke bomb gets dropped, it could be lights out here for Lord Mez, but Sidu in the Deep Freeze finally coming out, getting the heals going here, but he gets sheeped on his Aura Mastery. Disaster! Payman moving in for the game-winning CC. Blanket Silence comes out. Payman tried to def the Repentance there, not able to find it. Sidu's on top of him with the Fear Ward, ready to fear him out of that, but actually gonna just decide against it as Majidin tries to stay alive here with this cleave all over him.
Not sure where his Fear ended up going there. Surprisingly that he didn't land it, but second Ice Block is now forced from Majidin, and Payman is against the ropes here. Goes for a Fear, but Sidu had Fear Ward. I think he dodged it. He dispels Trill out. Mez is sitting pretty comfortable now with Trinket coming up, Anti-Magic Shield. He does get dismantled for a moment. Payman's trying to Hymn of Hope and get some mana. Try and give his team one more shot to win this as Majidin gets gripped away, but gripped right back in by Mez. Deep Freeze going to connect. Majidin blinks away. Can he get the sheep? He gets pet kicked by Mez and totally shut down. Sidu's got the huge mana lead at this point in the game. It's do or die for Pocketies. Can they put Mez in the dirt as he's holding strong in that barrier from Sidu here, protected by its damage reduction, but a counter spell sneaks through, but Majidin dies. It doesn't matter. Trill finishes him, but Mez might die in a cross kill as he's forced to Trinket and trade out the pact. He will survive.
Yeah, let's see it. The gates are open. Team Liquid versus Pocketies. Game number 2 here in the lower bracket. Final winner advances to the grand final. Loser goes home in third. Who's going to take it? Trill charging in for Majin right now, looking for the opening. And they get a double Dragon's Breath, double Ring of Frost.
Double ring?
I think it's going to look good here. They can double Fear as well. Actually overlapping the Fear there. So Mez gets to Trinket both of them. I really didn't like that too much, but they're getting good pressure here on to Sidu. Already forced to trade out the Pain Suppression. They're triple stacking here behind the pillar, but this time around they don't have the Dragon's Breath for a couple of seconds. They don't have the Fear as well, so it's not too scary just yet, but Trill also getting cleaved quite a bit. There's a double Dragon's Breath coming out. Are they going to sheep Sidu and go after Trill? Are they just going to cleave Mez? And actually Payman is going to be sitting through a Repentance in the midst of that, and now a Garroth into a stun back onto Sidu. Sidu taking a lot of damage in this Kidney Shot. He's not using his Trinket. He's not using anything to get out of it. Combustion was already popped there as well from Majidin. Meanwhile, Majidin is taking tremendous amount of damage, manages to dispel the wings off of the Ret. The Cauterized procs onto Majidin. Not feeling too safe here. Could just go down. He's going to have to use the Ice Block. Master Spell coming out from Chuck in the backline. Gets kicked by Naj, gets feared. And then Naj Fear gets Dispel. There's the double Dragon's Breath onto Sidu once again, but Majidin not out of the woods yet, taking tremendous amount of damage. There's the smoke bomb onto Sidu. Garrett comes out. Naj pushing for the win, but Majidin's Pain Suppression is going to subside. They have nothing. Double Fear coming out from Payman in the backline. They need to find a kill right now onto Sidu. Otherwise, I think Majidin is going to die, Sid.
There's no CDs left here in game number 2, and Mez and Trill are marching forward, looking to close this out, as Trill is spamming Dispels as well to remove the poison so that he can stay full speed on the mage at the pillar here. Triple Blood Elf Sauce, but now Trill is overextended. Kidney Shot, potentially a Master Spell if they could take out Trill. Sidu gets Counterspell. They might have an opportunity. Anti-Magic Zone, though, comes down and blocks it. from Mez. Nice defense with Trill actually just leaving the anti-magic zone. He wants to play to win here as the pet is charging forward. Dragon's Breath hits Trill, but Majordan is in dire straits at this point with no ice block. He drops the mirror images. He's trying to get back to payment at the pillar, but Trill is just relentless in his pursuit. He may come to regret it. Massive damage incoming. He's so critically low. I can't believe he didn't use the Divine Shield here in exchange for that, but his Sacred Shield has proc. He's got a big absorb. He's trusting it, and he's going for the win. He rebukes payment, and Majordan is in so much trouble. He gets a double Frost Nova. He jumps off the side in desperation, maybe baiting them for a life grip. Now Payment has to abandon the top side as well as Sea-Doo is moving in. Naj is trying to solo Sea-Doo. Can Naj actually solo Sea-Doo? He gets bopped to the cheap shot. It's not going to happen. They've removed the bop. Maybe they can take him out here, but it wasn't a spell steal. Majordan would have loved to get a Blessing of Protection right now. He's not going to have it. Payment is totally out of mana. He's in a Strangulate. This should be basically unrecoverable, but they refuse to give up, Zico.
Yeah, Trill dropping very low right now. No Sacred Shield available as well. It's going to be on cooldown, but Majordan could be in trouble. Oh my goodness. What was that? Majordan with no cauterize yet for probably a couple of more seconds gets absolutely destroyed there.
Can they manage to do it? Win 3 games in a row. They have to be so focused here. Make sure that they get the cleanest opener. Where are they going to go? Is it going to be Sea-Doo again? Is it going to be Trill? Train the Paladin this time around? Are they going to play this out? A lot of unanswered questions that are about to be here as the gates open in 1 more second. Is Trill and Mez going to take immediately to the boxers, charge in. Mez is charging in, trying to find the rogue. Death and Decay misses. They get the step. They get the sap. They're opening on the Death Knight, it looks like, with a Garrote at the moment from Naj into the kidney shot. Looking to try and get Icebound Fortitude or a Blessing of Protection, but they're getting neither. Now they get the double Dragon's Breath into the impact stun. They're committing to the Death Knight at this point. Full blind on Sea-Doo. Does he bop it? He chooses to bop it immediately. It's always been this exchange. Majordan can't spell steal it. Sea-Doo cancels it. Anti-magic shield comes up from Mez. He's got big damage rolling. Gargoyle is out, and Majordan needs to be on the run at this point. He gets gripped back in life by the Gargoyle. He blinks away, but there's a Repentance onto Payman, and he's sitting it because he used Pain Suppression, but he's falling heavily behind. Strangulate comes through. They get swapped to the Priest. They're both just dead, and this is absolute devastation raining down from Liquid.
Yeah, Team Liquid got him by the ropes here on the box. Majordan spell steals the wings, ducks down, goes for the evocation, trying to heal himself a little bit here, helping Paymon catch up on the heals. Naj going for the kidney shot onto Sea-Doo, but it's a short kidney shot. It's not going to amount to too much. Dragon's Breath connects from the down below, but it's not going to stick because they break that as well. Full Fear connects here onto Sea-Doo. Does he get feared into the Ring of Frost at the very last second? Oh my goodness, that is incredibly lucky for Poggities. And now Majordan actually has a chance to pop his Combustion. He's going to do it. Combustion is up and rolling. Do they have the Dispel though? I can't see if they got it or not. I think they dispelled Trill. I don't know if Sea-Doo managed to dispel himself there as well, but the Pain Suppression is big. Huge damage coming out onto Trill now as he's forced to Divine Shield. Surely on 1% HP. MD gets gripped into the Hammer of Justice. That was so close that Trill just got massive spelled and just died straight up, but now you can see the pressure from the RMP is really starting to sink in. The fear is there though onto Paymon. Into the full repentance. Trill is going for the key. He's hard casting an exorcism. He doesn't want a line of sight. He's healer. Actually just staying up top, letting Mez get down there, but Majordan is going to survive, and now both teams one setup away from winning, Sid.
Shadow Dance is off cooldown. Naj needs to make a miracle happen with this. He's setting up on Sea-Doo. Naj is soloing Sea-Doo. It's massive damage incoming, but a Word of Glory comes out from Trill, and he gets a massive crit there, I think, on Sea-Doo, but maybe he dies anyways. Double Dragon's Breath still connects. Naj is still all over Sea-Doo. Can he finish him? He's so close to the kill. They need this. They get it! Even despite having nothing, even despite being in complete shambles. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Poggities now are on the clock, as the alligator's jaw is about to close here, and potentially their time in this tournament will be run out. Can they stay alive as they've been pushed back into a corner, and they're going to have to figure it out how they're going to navigate this because the gates are about to open. There's no going back from this point. Liquid look to advance to the grand finals for a rematch against the old men as Mez charges in. Death and Decay comes down. Did he hit anyone? Doesn't look like it just yet, but no sap has been found, so they get combat at least. And no, they Holy Nova Naj to stealth. He's not going to get an opener. He goes for the gouge, trying to set up Majordan, getting him into position while Mez is crowd control. Double DB into the kidney shot, but he pre-barriers. Notice a barrier from Payman. Sea-Doo has to use the Pain Suppression. Double Fear on Mez and Trill. They managed to salvage that opener at least a bit here, getting the Pain Suppression from Sea-Doo.
Yeah, not a bad opener here, and there goes the Pyro crit. Here's the combustion, he gets the spread as well. Major can triple kill the whole team. Sidu gets the dispel off immediately, actually dispelling it off of his whole team remarkably fast, using that power infusion there. And now they got Major's ice block on the side of Team Liquid. They've used the combustion, and they're not able to get too much done with it, but they blind Sidu here on his barrier, going for the Samuel X special. Can he get the reset?
Oh, he got the sap!
Find it. Can they open as well? Here comes the damage onto Sidu. Cheap shot kidney. Sidu, what are you going to do? Gets counterspelled blanket here. He trinkets out of the blanket, and Trill is there with some Word of Glories, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The anti-magic zone comes down from Mez. It's big, but is it going to be big enough? Sidu
He's out of it.
He's looking to go back to the pillar. Here comes the Pyroblast. Here comes Majiden. Here comes the damage from Poggities. Are we going to a game number 5, Sid? They just need one more clean setup here with the kidney shot to do it. There's the Dragon's Breath, and here comes Payment potentially with the fear.
Naj is making miracles happen. This is the Shadow Dance triple fear from Payman. I think that's it. Sidu gets popped. They perish off the bomb. Can Naj get there? He's dispelled into the Nova. Sidu gets a big heal. Aura Master. He doesn't have a gouge for any of this. Impact stun on the pendants. Trying to delay his recovery. Majin still with no block. He needs to stay aggressive even though they've got nothing left. I don't think there's any pulling away from this. Double DB, MCS, preventing the dispel. Can Naj close this game out? Shadow Dance is 30 seconds away. They have to survive it. Think at least 30 seconds. He's trying to go for the kill anyways. Pyroblast are coming in from downtown. He steps the grip and Naj is doing it. He's one more backstab away. He survives the stun. Sidu gets a power shield. Renew, refresh. Palm is bouncing somehow, someway. Sidu is clinging on to life. Double fear from Payman once again, trying to close this game out and take it to a game 5. Ring of Frost comes down in defense. It hits Mez. Trill is going to have to walk around it. Sidu gets kicked on his cast. Trill mind controlled into the Ring of Frost. He's mind controlled into the ring. Mind controlled out of line of sight. Another kidney shot. Shadow Dance is coming up in 4 seconds. Naj can Cloak of Shadows and close this, I think, with this. Cloak of Shadows, Shadow Dance. It's too much damage. They are all rotting down. Triple fear, potential triple kill from the Poggities in game 4. We're going to game 5. Let's see how they decide to do it here. It's game number 5, lower semis. Who's making it to the grand finals against Old Men as Naj is in stealth? If he gets popped out, he gets a sap. This is going to be a great start here for Naj, Majidin, and Paymon. Smoke bomb. They're going all in right here on Sidu. Anti-magic zone, it misses, I think. I think he's like 1 centimeter maybe outside of it. He gets into the zone now on the corrode sauce. They fiended.
Pyro.
They danced on him. They just get zoned. That's all they're going to get. They need to get more. Can they get the crit? They get the bust into the DB. And Sidu is melting like the Wicked Witch of the West right now.
Yeah, but I don't think he dispelled it, actually. He's trying to out-heal the combustion. He gets gouged on his aura mastery. Sidu could be in trouble, but meanwhile, Payman has no cooldowns left. He's used his trinket. He's used his pain suppression. Here comes the damage, though. Nice impact stun onto Sidu's trinket. He goes for the power word barrier, but remember, he still has the blessing of protection on Trill, so Sidu still has that, and he still also has the pain suppression, so a lot of cooldowns left. Meanwhile, Payman's got nothing. The gargoyle is blasting. There's the Strangulate. Lord Mez looking for the grand finals. Can he do it? He goes around the corner. Payman on 1% HP. Here comes Trill as well. He gets blinded. He's gonna trinket into a gouge. He gets disarmed, but he makes it to his target. And Team Liquid do it. They are going all the way to the grand finals, Sid.